And good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the Ladies Professional Racquetball Tour. My name's Tim Backhurst, joined for this match by LPRT board member Sandy Rios.
Good afternoon.
And at the controls, JTRB. This is our first round of 16 matchup, and it is 20 seed Holly Scott against 4 seed Martinez. Now, we may say, 20 seed Holly Scott, that doesn't sound right. She doesn't always come to all events, and as a consequence, her seed is a little lower than maybe it should be.
Correct. And, because the girls don't always get away for every event, they may not have the ranking that they actually may qualify for. But with our point system, it is what it is, and that's how we have to do it.
Well, it's the right thing to do.
It is. It is. If you show up at 3 tournaments, you're not going to have the same amount of seeding points as if you showed up for 8. And that's exactly how it should work. So this may be closer than we expected based on seeding. Based on talent, it should be a very exciting match.
Most would favor Martinez. She has the upper hand against Scott previously. And I'm going to add, Sandy, Martinez won her first major, her first pro stop.
She's
in
playing
Denver
very well.
2 months ago.
Yes, and she is playing very well. She's training now with the Guatemalan coach, Palomino, I believe, and he's done good things for her. And you see an example of it right there. Playing
smart, playing crisp. Martinez hitting smart shots. She's always been athletic. She's always been able to hit everything, but hasn't always made the right choices.
Correct. And you are right. I think that's the big difference that he's taught her, is what shot you should hit at this point in time.
Martinez is a confident player, too, and I think that win in Denver has added another level to her to say, you know what, I can beat anybody. I'm here. This is my court now.
Yes, and she walks on the court. She owns the court when she walks on it. So if you want to beat her, you're going to have to beat her because she's not going to give it to you.
Look at the court coverage and the execution from Martinez.
And conversely, Scott's a confident player too. You have to beat her. She's maybe not as consistent as Gabby is, but you are going to have to beat Scott. She's not going to give it to you.
Make that 5-0. Deep side from Scott. All of a sudden, we've been going.
And Scott's now in the service box. See if she can get a point here. Nice short serve.
First point for Scott, 1 serving 5. Scott defeated Carla Munoz earlier this morning.
Another nice shot by Scott there.
She's definitely a shooter. She can execute when her feet are set.
Yes. And she's coached right now by, I believe Malila Bailey's here to assist her, but
diving get from Martinez, hits the front wall.
Oh.
That's the pressure that Martinez puts on you with that hustle and effort. Makes you hit one more shot.
Exactly. And that's a great defensive strategy. Hit one more, and eventually you're going to hit the floor. You're going to give it to me.
Now this time it's Martinez who hits the ball into the floor.
And I think she was taken aback by Scott's return. She reacted rather slowly to it, didn't get her feet set.
Scott knew it was going to the right side before Martinez hit that ball and was already moving that way.
Exactly. So she had the jump on it. Oh. And it's Scott's going to win this. She cannot miss those kind of shots. She's got to make those. The right idea from Scott. She just didn't. She just didn't execute the way she should have. She got caught up front and left it up, and Martinez punished her.
Exactly. I was saying the same thing. I like the idea, but that has to be put away.
You can't. If you're going to cut it off up there, you have to put it away because you're not going to be able to cover the court. And Martinez puts that one down for another point. 7 serving 2. Oh, if that had hit, Martinez would have had a free point because Scott was going the other way. Nice cross court for another point for Martinez.
8 serving 2. Martinez leads. This is what she wanted.
Nice nick lob there. No.
Not that time.
No.
But Martinez again putting pressure on Scott. One more. That time Scott executed.
Exactly.
Martinez unable to pick it up.
And the one in that, it looked like Scott was going to cut it off, which I thought would have been the smart shot because she had Martinez up on the left side.
So we have a replay there because the ball was coming across the middle. Martinez wanted to shoot. Wasn't sure where Scott was, held up. That's a smart safety replay.
It is.
Great shot from Scott, taking that one early, going straight down the line, no sidewall.
Exactly. And it did not come off the back wall either. That's the secret right there. Short serve called.
Live or die by the aggression of Martinez.
Right, but she knows it, and you saw her. She missed it, and she said, "Okay, you missed that one," and she shook it off. She didn't let it bother her. She just came back and got ready for the next point. And that time, she put the ball, and she had nowhere to go. She was behind Scott. Scott had all kinds of choices for that shot.
Scott finding a little bit of rhythm now. It's 5 serving 8. Make that 6 serving 8.
Very nice serve there.
Yeah, Martinez put up her hand, but I think she knew that was good.
Yes, the angle on it, it went straight here to the back corner. And another one, same place.
That's perfect racquetball. Outstanding serve. Martinez did well to get it back. And look at that forehand ripping winner from Holly Scott. Timeout on the court was taken by Martinez. We'll take 1-2 back in 1 minute.
The more care you put into something, the better it will be. It's why you put so much into everything you do. And it's why United Healthcare has so many ways to take care of you. Like supporting your physical and mental health, helping make sure you're not surprised by prescription costs, and connecting you to care whenever you need it. Because like you, United Healthcare knows what care can do.
And we're back, everyone. Welcome. Hope you're enjoying this round of 16 matchup between Scott and Martinez. Full day of action for you. Crazy. We're here. We've been streaming 36 hours now. We're just getting into the round of 16s.
And we have not had walkover matches. We're having tiebreakers. Very exciting. Anyone can win matches. And as we said earlier, the seeding of these two girls is not going to be the tail of this tournament, this match. We're at 8 serving 7. And a very good time out there.
Exactly. Side out, point.
Nice.
That's the one where you think Martinez might get that one back. Scott doesn't.
Right.
Those one or two differences may be the difference in the whole match.
Exactly. It's not going to be much. The way they're playing. Oh, it's an excellent return by Scott right there.
Martinez.
And she was there for that one. That skip was, an unforced error. She has hit that shot many, many times. And there you see the speed of Martinez. She was almost caught flat-footed and still was able to get her feet set up for that shot and put the winner down the line.
One of the advantages Martinez has against somebody like Scott is just her height. She's not as tall, which means when she makes contact with the ball at waist height, it's lower. And so she keeps the ball naturally low.
Exactly, yes. It is an advantage because she's hitting. Her natural contact point is probably 8 inches lower than Scott's, and that's a huge difference.
Now, of course, there's downsides in terms of court coverage and reach, but Martinez makes up for that through her athleticism and hustle.
Yes, and a good ceiling shot is going to give someone of Martinez's height a problem.
Wow. Martinez, confident forehand winner.
And then I just won a great point, strut to the front wall to wait for the ball.
She does have that strut. She always has.
Yes.
Another point for Martinez, starting with a good serve.
And you know, just emphasizing the impact of a good serve and the return it gets you and what it gives you in return.
13 serving 8.
So, first game point for Martinez. And there's our first game. Martinez taking it 15-8.
Sound more enthusiastic, Sandy.
I am enthusiastic.
Martinez takes it 15-8.
No, we're just going to say Martinez takes it at 15-8. And we'll take a short break and come back with game 2.
We'll be back, everybody.
It's important to recognize that you are a team, in sports and in life. You are strong when they are weak, and you give support when they need it most. Correcting when an injury sidelines the journey, and remembering that no isn't an option. You can keep pushing yourself and your teammate, because your energy is their energy, and greatness comes from pushing through.
Build in sport, made for life. Mueller.
First game, Gabby Martinez. On paper, that's how it should be. And so far, deservedly so. She's playing cleaner. She's showing her athleticism, covering a lot of court, and executing well.
Exactly. Nice, not too much, just enough to put it in the corner. And the first game did start out close, but it was like Martinez took a step up and then put the game away very quickly after she got that lead.
So side out, no points won so far. That's a snap of the wrist from Scott.
Nice reach by Scott behind her and then just push it down.
She is an aggressive player. And when she's on, she can be untouchable, but it's that game in between.
Right. she's going to have to be aggressive to do well against Martinez because Martinez is coming out shooting. There is
Yeah.
no doubt about it.
I want to see some positive emotion from Scott. We saw it there with a little fist bump.
Yes. Just getting herself back in the game going, I can do it. Look, I've scored the first 2 points. I've got a good serve. I need to keep it up.
Wow, Martinez just kind of camped out on that right side and really hit that solid. It was a difficult shot to execute.
It was not easy. No, she caught every bit of the ball and just put it away.
Well, next on this court, Rasic and Mendez.
That'll be interesting also.
Yeah, I'm excited. Rasic promised me a show this week. She said it was the 25th anniversary and she wanted to really make a statement this week. I know she's been putting in the work. She's taking on Natalia Mendez, the unorthodox Argentine, who, you know what, has a high seed for a reason. We'll see if Rasic can cause the upset.
Well, those of us who know Ronda know that she doesn't disappoint. When she promises something, you usually get it.
Excellent retrieval from Scott. Oh!
Oh.
Well, that's one of those calls you just got to let go because...
You can't do anything about it.
No.
I mean, we do not have line refs at this level, and it's just the way it is.
And what goes around comes around.
Exactly. You cannot let one call that you disagree with take you out of an entire game. You cannot do that. It's one call. It's 1 point. It's very early in this game. It should be a non-factor.
Skip from Martinez.
Yes, and she rushed it, and she knew it.
Rasic and Mendez, followed by Barrios Salas. I'm really intrigued by that matchup. Power against control. It's going to be fascinating.
We have a lot of really good matchups coming.
We really do. Very spoiled today. Not to mention doubles tonight. Straight down the line goes Martinez. And last match in singles will be Centellas against Parilla. Both of those are, I love the emotion of those two on the court. We get a lot of drama.
Yes.
Definitely stick around and watch that one too.
They're all going to be great matches. Oh, diving get by Scott. She just could not get back up for the next shot.
Yeah, excellent effort from Scott to retrieve that, but Martinez keeping composure, executing the shot.
And that's the trick. Even though she knew she had Scott out of position, instead of rushing that shot, she took her time and hit the right shot. And both of these ladies are making very, very good serves, putting a lot of pressure on the receiver.
Better from Scott. Solid backhand to the right side.
Yes, and she's going to have to keep it low, and she's going to have to keep it away from Martinez.
Really nice.
Yes, and there's the advantage of taking that ball early.
Ronda Rasic's birthday today, by the way, Sandy.
Oh, we'll have to remember to tell her happy birthday. And she may be looking for
When
a new...
she wins, right?
Well, let's do it before she plays, and then we can get away with it.
Nice shot from Martinez boast winner.
Yes. And that's one of her favorite. I think that's one of her favorite shots. Very nice.
A serve from Martinez, fist pump from Martinez.
And when we start seeing the emotion from Martinez, we know she's engaged and she's going to fight for every point and get this over with as quick as she can.
Sandy, you heard the squeak of skin on the floor. And
Yes.
oh, gosh, that's going to hurt tomorrow.
It is, but it's Martinez.
But then I beg the question, knee pads?
I have actually talked to her about that.
I mean, she has so many bruises at the end of a tournament.
Yes, and she tells me she can't bend her knees as well in knee pads, so she doesn't wear them. And I said, okay, well, what if we just get a sleeve? Because we have talked about it.
What's the call? Avoidable
Yep.
hinder.
I'm afraid I'm going to have to go with that one. Even though the smart shot would have been cross court, Martinez could have gone down the line and would have right into her.
Scott wants to skip. It wasn't. Was it?
I'm not sure, but it doesn't matter what we think. It's the
That's-
ref called it a skip.
Absolutely. Well, you can make up your mind wherever you're watching. Was that a skip serve? Just seems like a kill shot to me, but.
And the power of Martinez just pushing that ball back to the back corner.
Been a lot tighter in game 2 than game 1, and Scott's taking a timeout, early timeout, but you get 2 timeouts. You take a timeout when you need it.
Right, and it looks like she's going to adjust her shoe. She may have a sock messed up or something. And yeah, do it now before you get any farther behind, because the momentum seems to be gathering and gathering before Martinez. So.
So timeout on the court taken by Scott. She's not playing poorly, but she lost the first 15-8 and is down 5-3 in the second.
Right, and the first game was tight. It was 7-8 for a long time, and then Martinez pulled away. And Scott needs to not let her do that again this game.
Well, I like the fact that that timeout was taken, whereas in game 1 I felt like it wasn't, and then it did run away.
Correct. Yeah, and that may be the theory right now. Let me stop it before the train really gets rolling, and that way I don't get so far behind that I can't
It's
dig
too
myself.
late, yeah. Good timeout, good side out.
It worked. And she needed it. She needed to stop Martinez from getting any more points right now. Now she needs to get a couple of her own.
Soft touch from Martinez. I love it.
Yes, and she has a soft touch. We think of her as a shooter and a power player, but she does have a soft touch, and she can do those shots, and she does them very well.
Wow. Wow.
Almost the same shot, just a little different power.
Just confidence. She's playing with confidence. It's in the middle of the court. Just ripping it for winners.
Yes. Well, you can't be hesitant when you're up front. Just a little push into the
That's not hesitant
farm.
either. That's
No,
just
confident.
smart.
That was just, I'm just going to put it right here. I don't have to do anything. Stick my racket out, give it a little push, and it's down.
That's the shot. It's a shot. She just missed it.
Yes.
Going for a little bit too low. Why? Because Martinez is great at retrieval.
Yes. That's the pressure that Martinez puts on you. And then Martinez follows it up with an excellent serve. Oh, Scott saw that one coming and was there waiting for it.
Take another look. Martinez tried to duck. She's not that short, Sandy. Just caught her. She had a
enough.
smile.
Exactly, and Gabby's laughing because she thought, oh
She
well.
got caught. She
I
knows
got
it.
caught.
Skip ball. Just unable to earn points when she's in the service box, Scott.
Right, and she's there, and she's got her shot. She's just, as you said, she's trying to go too low for that shot.
Terrific serve from Martinez, forcing the error from Holly Scott, and it's now 10 serving 3 in game 2.
And this is, Martinez pulling away, and Scott's got to figure out a way to stop this. Whether she uses her last time out or she gets her out of the box with her own play, she's got to get her out of the box and get some momentum of her own. And Scott just got a gift there with a court hinder call.
A serve, Martinez.
Another-
Little look back to Palomino. Check out that serve, she says.
Yeah. Another excellent serve.
I think Martinez knows that.
It's got to be just a replay. Oh, she's not even going to get a hinder on it. I agree, but
Well, I think Sotomayor's saying.
I I think she's saying you had a shot. You should have taken your shot.
I agree, but I also say, okay, I see why you held up.
I agree with that, too.
So it should be a replay.
That's what I think, too. It should just be a replay. Martinez, yes, she may have had a shot, but she didn't want to take it because it could have hit.
And
Scott.
I think Sotomayor was thinking you should have taken the shot, therefore you didn't, therefore it's not your point.
Right.
Which would have. This is the solution, which I think is the correct one.
Yes.
Replay.
Exactly.
You held up safety. It's not like you were scrambling or.
Right. It looked truly like it was a safety holdup by Martinez. In the meantime, Martinez serves 2 ace serves to get another 2 points. So we're now at 13-3. And Martinez is definitely in her zone. These serves are excellent serves.
Wow.
And Martinez just running into the shot right where it's supposed to be, just put it down.
You can just see the confidence in Martinez. And I mentioned, the last tournament we had was a Grand Slam in Denver, which she won for the first time. She's feeling it. She's training hard. She is confident. She knows she can beat anyone. And here she is really, we talked about Scott really shouldn't be ranked 20. She's better than that. She doesn't come to all the tournaments.
Right.
But Martinez is
yeah,
handling this like a professional.
Yes. She's just putting the ball down and ending the match.
Just like that.
Exactly.
Martinez wins it 15-8, 15-3. And really, Sandy, did exactly what she was supposed to. Played smart, worked hard for every point, executed when she had to, very few unforced errors, and all of a sudden you see this big wide scoreline.
Right. And she made very, very few mistakes. She, in the one she didn't get down on herself. She stayed positive. She stayed confident going, okay, that was not the right shot. I didn't set up. I didn't do something right. Let's go to the next point, and I'm going to win it then. And she did. I don't think Scott got more than 1 or 2 points in a row ever. She eked out one at a time.
Well, there you have it. Martinez advances 15-8, 15-3. Coming up next, USA's Ronda Rasic and Argentina's Natalia Mendez. That'll be a fun one.
This is going to be fun because Ronda also brings a little bit of, I want to say, court confusion in her shot selection because she is outdoor player too. Well, so she will do that, and she's smart. She's
vastly experienced, and I've always seen her elevate her game in the big moments.
Yes.
When it's almost like, how do I put this? When the bigger the stage, the better she plays.
That's exactly what it is. That's exactly it.
And she knows this is the 25th. Who's who is already here. We've already talked a little bit about who's who that is here. She wants to put on a show this week. She's already said so. We'll see if she can do it. Mendez, don't count her out. She trains like crazy. She is the higher seed for a reason, and she's coming out to really make a statement this week too.
Yes, and one thing about Mendez is when she plays, just like with Rachel, they have fun on the court. When they mess up, they smile, they know it, and they just don't let it get to them.
We'll see about that.
Well, we'll see how smiling they get.
They'll start smiling. We'll see.
We'll see if they continue to smile when they make those errors, yes.
All right, everybody. Players will be back on court in a few minutes, but thanks so much for watching. On behalf of myself, Tim Becker, Sandy Rios, JTRB at the controls, thanks for watching.